evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Olivia Lemmon. A warmer, sunny day across central Massachusetts, but if people are heading out tomorrow, they might be dealing with some rain. Let's get a first look at our local forecast for more.
Hey there, good evening to you. I'm meteorologist Pamela Gardner. Well, we have some easy travel weather for the rest of tonight across Worcester County and really across all of the Northeast. But as we turn ahead towards Wednesday, we have some evening showers moving through, and then by Thursday, Friday, turning windy on the backside of that system. Overnight tonight, we're going to drop into the 30s again. So once again, there could be some icy patches. In Fitchburg, 34 degrees. Worcester Hills could see some temperatures near freezing. 38 degrees in Worcester and 40 in Boston. For tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be in the upper 40s to low 50s across central Mass, and there is a chance for a spot shower or two. Not a complete washout, but enough to hinder your drive if you're traveling anywhere, and it may affect your location wherever you may be. So make sure you have an umbrella just in case for late on Wednesday. It turns windy after that storm. I'll show you the hour-by-hour timing with the wind gust and your Thanksgiving forecast all in your 10-day.
A gathering of firefighters from across Massachusetts 1 week after saying goodbye to Lieutenant Jason Menard. The annual Firefighter of the Year Awards honors the best of the state. Our Chandler Walsh joins us now with more. Chandler.
Olivia, Governor Baker and Lieutenant Governor Polito were here at Mechanics Hall this morning handing out Massachusetts Firefighter of the Year awards to 14 departments. The Worcester Fire Department was one of the departments honored, including a special tribute to fallen firefighter Christopher Roy. A touching tribute for a fallen brother.
He was a great firefighter. He was an even better person.
The Roy family accepts an award for Worcester firefighter Christopher Roy. He's being honored with the Medal of Honor for the Massachusetts Firefighter of the Year Awards.
I don't think any of us had a dry eye sitting there watching that video.
Roy died in December 2018 fighting a fire on Lowell Street. Worcester firefighters say they're forever grateful for his service and say the Roys are part of their family.
The Roy family is incredibly strong. We are there for them, but really, they're there for us. They keep us strong. They're an inspiration.
Several other Worcester firefighters were also honored for their conduct and valor. These men and women saved 7 people, including 2 children, in a fire on Merrifield Street in March.
Cold was against us with frozen hydrants or, slippery conditions, but everyone worked as a team and we were able to come out with the best possible outcome.
Firefighters say the recognition isn't something they want or ask for.
None of them want the attention, exactly the opposite, but they deserve it, they earn it.
We just go in, we do our job, and we just hope to come home. But it's nice that the state recognizes it.
They say fellow members who have died show selflessness and bravery.
They did a lot, and they gave, everything for people they didn't know, which is, it's pretty high up in everyone's book, I think.
Fallen Worcester Fire Lieutenant Jason Menard is expected to be honored at next year's award. Another Central Mass department was also honored. Westboro firefighters received an award for a group work and also a leadership award. In Worcester, Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.
The investigation into the fire where Worcester Fire Lieutenant Jason Menard died is focusing on the building's 2nd floor. According to the Telegram, court documents show residents saw a heater on fire. A search warrant says investigators collected debris from the 2nd floor in the days following Menard's death. Cigarette lighter remains were also recovered from a 2nd floor bedroom. The fire remains under investigation. The quick actions of police officers helped save an Agawam man's life. He suffered multiple heart attacks in one night. Now, a little more than a month later, he's recovering, and his fiancee is thanking those officers. Our Valerie Bell has the story.
Melanie Maynard has been with her fiancé for the last 10 years. She says she couldn't live her life without him. But one night, she almost had to.
I heard this awful noise. It was the most horrendous noise I've ever heard in my life.
It was around 2 a.m. and her fiancé, Dwayne, was having a massive heart attack.
And I kept going, Dwayne, 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 and he wasn't responding.
Melanie immediately called 911 and was shocked by what happened next.
These guys got here so fast, and they ran upstairs. They checked his pulse, and they said, get her out of here.
When emergency responders arrived, they used an AED and transported Dwayne to the hospital where he had 3 more heart attacks. She said if it weren't for the quick response of the police department that her fiance would not be here with us today.
Because of their quick action of them getting here, they were able to keep the blood flowing into his brain, and he still had brain activity. And because of that, he's alive today.
Unfortunately for Melanie, loss is something she is familiar with. Her daughter died after an overdose. Melanie wears her ashes around her neck every day as a reminder.
I lost my daughter a year ago. I lost my husband to a massive heart attack.
In 2003, her husband had a heart attack while driving. She says she couldn't go through the pain again.
I put my head on his shoulder and I was crying. I said, you know, you promised you would never leave me.
Melanie and Dwayne say they are forever grateful for the actions of Agawam police officers Lansky and Jenkins. Melanie says the officers are the reason the couple will be able to spend more time with each other.
I just can't thank them enough for what they've done. They saved this man from me being alone. I don't think I could have handled it.
In Agawam, Valerie Bell, Worcester News Tonight.
For a lot of people, the Thanksgiving rush starts today. It's one of the busiest travel days of the year. AAA expects a record number of holiday travelers to be on the move this week. In Worcester, some people were heading to the airport today in hopes of beating traffic on Wednesday.
We're going to visit my parents and my sister in Orlando. We board at 3:30, so we figured, leave our house at 1 o'clock, get here around 2. That would lead to the tranquility of the holiday.
So I'm just trying to beat that traffic, beat all the hustle, people trying to get home.
More than 55 million people are expected to travel between tomorrow and Sunday. It's 1.6 million more than last year, the second highest jump since AAA began recording data. Chicopee Provision Company will be closed for the holiday season, meaning it won't be selling its well-known kielbasa during one of its busiest times of year. The company says a water pipe burst in September. It left 5 feet of water in the basement, damaging freezers and a cooler. They are making repairs and improvements to comply with USDA regulations. The Christmas season is one of their busiest times of the year for sales of their Blue Seal kielbasa.
We just want everybody to know that this is just temporary and that we're bringing the building back to a better standard so that everybody can have their products back that they enjoy, and we'll see them again in 2020.
Carolyn Donnelly says they are expecting to open on January 1st. It will be their 100th year in business. Hundreds of veterans and their families will enjoy a Thanksgiving meal thanks to Veterans Inc. The organization held its annual holiday harvest in Worcester Tuesday. Families received a Thanksgiving dinner food box and were able to fill it with items. Veterans Inc. prepared for months to collect food to support more than 500 families. President and CEO Vincent Peroni says the event is their way of saying thank you to veterans in the community who may be struggling.
For us, Veterans Day is every day. We try to help our veterans as often as we can, with any way we can, because those men and women who served our country honorably need to be treated with respect.
Veterans Inc. will also be open and serving a Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday. It's official, the WooSox are coming to Worcester spring of 2021. The Red Sox AAA affiliate revealing their nickname and logo last night, and now their team store is open as well. Our Matt Restaino joins us now with more. Matt.
Yeah, Olivia, I was down at the store earlier today and they had a steady stream of people coming in to get their WooSox gear. Many people here in Worcester are very excited about the team's nickname and logos. The WooSox are open for business. The baseball team unveiled their nickname and logo Monday night, so Tuesday was the first full day for the official team store in the Mercantile Center.
We were a little surprised when we had people peeking in the windows before we opened this morning, but a very positive surprise, and it's been constant throughout the day.
While there was some negative reaction to the WooSox name on social media, many fans in Worcester, like Aaron Campanello, say it fits the city.
Having grown up in Worcester, we would always, refer to Worcester as Woo, and it had a little bit of a judgmental connotation to it when I was growing up, and now it's nice to see that it means, something really joyful and fun for the city.
The two logos were inspired by two Worcester icons, the smiley face invented by Worcester native Harvey Ball and a heart, which is featured on the city's seal. Residents say they appreciate the thought put into the designs.
I really love the stuff they did with, with Harvey Ball's work, with the smiley face. I thought that was really great to incorporate into it.
My dad was licensed commissioner back in the 90s, and I remember on all the stationery had, the logo, the insignia with the heart on it. I think it's great that that's carried through.
The logos are featured on almost all the merchandise in the store. The team's director of marketing and merchandising says the shelves are stocked with WooSox gear for all ages.
We are selling lots of fan apparel, so fashion headwear and, t-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, men's, women's, youth, infant, toddler, something for everyone.
The store is open on weekdays from 10 to 5 and on Saturdays from 10 to 1 until Christmas Eve. After that, you can still get your WooSox gear online at GoWooSox.com and PolarPark.com and also at Worcester Wears. In Worcester, Matt Restaino, Worcester News Tonight.
The Worcester Red Sox also unveiling the latest design images of Polar Park this week. Club chairman and principal owner Larry Lucchino and ballpark design consultant Janet Marie Smith talked about some of the features of Polar Park. They say the ballpark is on a tight site in the Canal District, but say they plan to use every inch of space they have.
It is such a compact little park that two sides are actually city streets that will be closed when we have games. And I think it'll be so much fun to watch a game there because on the north side, you'll be up on the upper level coming in at grade, and on this behind home plate, you're at the lowest level. So it's just carved into this hillside in a crazy fun way.
And the team expects to have a completed design of Polar Park sometime next month. The ballpark is set to open April 2021.